Hi, and welcome to Adventures with Grandpa on the Sarah Lynne. Well, we're leaving our sweet home and we're heading off to Shelbourne, Nova Scotia to start our new trip south. So why don't you come along? Well, we made it to the airport and we're on our way to Halifax and then to Shelbourne to pick up the boat. As you can see, they have taken the docks in at the yacht club here in Shelbourne. Now we're simply left to wait for a weather window with which to travel south. So that may take anywhere from a day or two to a week or two. We don't know. But in the meantime, we're enjoying this beautiful town in this amazing province. There's a few of us still hanging in there. In the meantime, we're getting some projects done and getting the last of our little boat work completed. So while in Shelbourne, we had the privilege of visiting the J.C. Williams dory shop. So there's a crowd of people inside. These are the dories that they build here. And these are all made of wood. Just absolutely beautiful. This is a must-see if you come to Shelbourne and visit. Just craftsmanship is just amazing.
Dories couldn't keep up with changing times and changing tastes. By the 1950s, these old dories were they've been replaced by and the number one rule, if you made a good piece of dory, you're not going to use
it. No trip to Nova Scotia would be complete without a trip to historic Lunenburg. One of my favorite YouTube channels is Acorn to Arabella, and it is about the building of this boat here from scratch. So why don't you check them out on YouTube? Well, we got both the starboard and port side weather cloths on, and I'm already feeling a little warmer. Well, this worked out pretty good. We were sort of guessed at the dimensions, but they seem to be right. Eunice did a wonderful job sewing it. So I think it's going to be just like much better once we get out in the open water. Shelbourne is quieted down and looks like everybody's going to be hibernating for the winter. We should be taking off in a few days. So I just hooked up my heating system for the boat. I'm up here in Nova Scotia and it's getting colder by the minute, so I figured I'd have a little extra heat. So I mounted a heater buddy on the wall. Now I'm using the little 1 pound canisters right now. Once I empty those, I'm going to buy a large one and then refill it refill the small ones from the large canister. I ordered a computer fan from Amazon, and I just used a little bit of plastic tubing as a spacer so it could draw air in from behind, and wired it into my lighting. So I just have to pull that switch on and the fan works, and that'll blow the heat around from the heater buddy. Now up here was the old chimney for the wood burning stove that used to be in here. So any fumes that come off of the heater buddy hopefully will go up into there. But mind you, these things are pretty safe. I've watched a few YouTube videos of them testing them in RVs, and there doesn't seem to be a problem. The boat's really well ventilated, so I don't think I'll have any issues with that. They say there's going to be some moisture issues, but I haven't experienced that either. But of course, I'm on a boat in the water, and you know, maybe if I was somewhere else, it would be a bit more significant. But that's my heating system, so I'm going to be nice and toasty warm. Now, these canisters last between 4 and 6 hours, so you go through them quite quickly, and you got to shop around for the price, because they're from anywhere from $6 to $8 Canadian and more. So it can be an expensive proposition. But if you're on anchor and you haven't got access to power, then that's the way to go. Well, thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and come along to our next adventure.